Hey guys! Today I will show you how to knit this sock, and next time I will show you how to knit a bigger sock for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. For this sock we will only be using one color. As before, cast on 20 stitches and then knit 1, purl 1 until the cuff is about 4 cm long. I will speed this up a bit since it is basically the same thing as usual. You just knit 1, purl 1 instead of knit 2, purl 2. For the leg, we will now switch to knit 2, purl 2. You can make the leg as long as you want. I will knit 2, purl 2 until my sock is about 11 cm long. For the heel flap, we will actually continue in our ribbing. So knit 2, purl 2 along the first 2 needles. Then turn and work the back row. My last 2 stitches were knit stitches, so I will start my back row with 2 purl stitches. Make the heel flap 10 rows long. Then we will decrease. We will now knit the front rows and purl the back rows, so knit the first 6 stitches. Knit 2 stitches together and turn. Now purl 3 stitches and then purl 2 stitches together. Turn again. Knit 3 stitches and then knit 2 stitches together. Continue like that until you only have 4 heel stitches left. To pick up stitches for the foot, we will first knit along the heel stitches, since our last row was a back row. Now pick up 6 stitches along this side of the flap. I will pick up the last stitch by inserting the needle somewhere into the corner and then knitting through the back loops. The next 2 needles will be ribbing, which will start with purl 2. Pick up 6 stitches on this side of the flap. This time start with the extra stitch that is knitted through the back loops. Knit 2 more stitches with the same needle to end the round. Now knit 1 round of knit stitches along needles 1 and 4 and ribbing along needles 2 and 3. We will actually continue with the ribbing along the second and third needle until we get to the toes. To decrease, knit until you get to the last 3 stitches of your first needle. Knit 2 stitches together and knit a stitch. Continue with the ribbing on the next 2 needles. Knit 1 stitch and then knit the next 2 stitches together. Knit the rest of the round. We will now knit the foot, which is knit stitches on needles 1 and 4 and ribbing on needles 2 and 3 until our foot is about 13 centimeters long. Before you start knitting the toes, you have to slip the last stitch of your first needle onto your second needle and the first stitch of your last needle onto your third needle so that you have 6 stitches on each needle. We will knit the toes exactly as I showed you here, so we will decrease at the end of the first and third needle and at the beginning of the second and last needle. Decrease in every second round until you only have 2 stitches per needle left. After that, cut the yarn and pull it through the remaining stitches. And this is our finished ribbing sock. In the next video, I will show you how to knit the bigger sock for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, depending on where you live. After you have finished knitting all of your socks, you can add the numbers. I have used tags made of paper and tied them to the socks using ribbons. I will join the socks by sewing them together in chains of 6. That way I will get 4 chains, which I will then put up side by side. If you want to see the end result, in a few days I will post a picture of the finished calendar on my Instagram account. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon!